Happy July 25th, everyone. Oil News Day. Oil news in 45 minutes. We do not care what oil news will be. All we care about volatility at the time of the news and what Fibonacci levels show well before the news. But first, let's walk down memory lane and let's review the accuracy of the method in the past on oil. This is oil in 2016. Do you remember oil at 29 area? What does it say in front of you? It shows very clearly reversal zone. Word reversal means expect reversal. This is exactly the reason I named this level reversal zone. This is trend inception on oil. To walk further all the way to 2014. Do you remember this? What did I say? In 2014, oil collapsing to reversal zone. Everyone seeing that? No surprise. Expect reversal. And this is oil now. Staged spectacular reversal as expected from trend inception on weekly chart. All weeks and months and years in advance on long-term charts. Exact same formula you see in day trading room. This is where oil is now. This is where sell-off had started from. Oil overextended. This is where selling pressure came from. Oil very close to reversal zone. This is institutional support on oil. This is where buyers been coming from at key support on day trading chart, which is what we will review next. And here's a couple of reminders from previous news events in the trading room. June 6. Bullish news did not mean a thing. Fibonacci reversal zone is present. Oil collapsed 400 points. As expected. Fibonacci reversal zone is present, just like on weekly, just like on monthly. This is your day trading chart. When price says reversal zone, do not buy, no matter how spectacular and bullish news is. Here's another reminder from January 22nd. Bullish news did not mean a thing, as oil collapsed time and time again from reversal zone. Number of weeks in January. Here's another reminder on daily chart. This is where oil collapsed once again at the time of extremely bullish news. So let's take a look on what expect on oil next, well before the news. So here's oil daily chart in front of you. This is Fibonacci reversal zone while we were in a boot camp in the month of July. Just a reminder, this is only second day trading room is open. So here's oil daily chart. Reversal zone is not the place to buy. Buyers fully in charge, bullish push overextended. Where did the buyers came from? From exact same place that causing the problem this morning on S&P. Buyers came from Fibonacci support. Bright pink line, the most important Fibonacci support ever present in the markets. So, this is institutional chart, buyers fully in charge. If price retraces lower towards 68, it's a gift. Rules are met, take a trade. This is ultimate brick wall. This is not the place to buy oil. This is where you will see powerful selling pressure, no matter how spectacular and bullish news is. So, if you're holding position for days, this is your key chart. This is a chart option traders in the course using for option trades or hold positions for days. Buyers fully in charge, bullish push overextended. Area close to 68 is institutional support. Price retraces here. This is a place you look to buy. Price is anywhere here. Do not touch longs. Market will sell off, no matter how spectacular or bullish news is. Next, we will walk to day trading hourly chart. As you witnessed on monthly and weekly chart, this is trend inception on oil last week. Where is oil right now? Please pay attention and remember, the bright pink line is the most important Fibonacci level ever present in market structure. Bullish trend taking off and finding major resistance as expected, as what you witnessed on S&P this morning. This is where oil is now. This major resistance is key support. At the time of the news, I will convert this chart to 1-minute chart, so you can witness the accuracy of the method, exact same formula that you saw on monthly, weekly and daily, on day trading chart, all the way down to 1 minute. So, this is day trading support, traders. This is extremely important level. If rules are met at this key support, look to buy. Ideally, what would we like to see at the time of the news? Ideally, we would like for oil to pull back the first 5 minutes after oil news as low as possible. If price is staying at this support and you're monitoring for long, you don't have much space to the upside. Next, I will show you why. Price retraces to here. This is better place to buy. Shorting into Fibonacci support, not an option. Not into bright pink line. Not into this green line. Buyers fully in charge. If price give you a gift and price collapses the first 5 minutes at the time of oil news release to here and rules are met, you're buying at ultimate trend inception. No ifs or buts about it. Only if rules are met. Remember, institutional support 68 may be in a play this morning in front of you, which will be a gift. However, first things are first. This is key Fibonacci support, not the place to buy. So let me show you next where's the selling pressure coming from, as it's coming from key Fibonacci resistance. Nothing in the market is random, all formed by Fibonacci levels. So here's a reminder of the importance of Fibonacci resistance and Fibonacci support. This is not the place to buy. This is your channel at the time of oil news. To the tick, we are 35 minutes before the news. We know extremely well, buyers fully in charge. However, price retraces here, monitor for short at key Fibonacci resistance. Price skyrocketing to here, rules are met, monitor for short at ultimate trend inception. However, first things are first. This is very important resistance, this is very important support. Do not buy into this level, do not short into this level. Extremely narrow range. Here, monitor for short, here monitor for long. You want a wider range on oil? Keep your fingers crossed. At the first 5 minutes at the time of oil news release, price will collapse to institutional support. Ultimate place to buy. This is pretty dangerous, less than 30 tick place. More powerful the pullback, more interesting market will become. Short as high as possible, only if rules are met. Long as low as possible, only if rules are met. If you want to trade with institutions, not against them. This is very narrow channel. This is your resistance. This is your support right now. Do not short into. Again, converting the chart to 1 minute. As every single time I convert every single trade. Look at this channel in front of you. And remember, Fibonacci what forms the markets. Fibonacci is market puzzle. And that's the core of the course. And that's what you're seeing in front of you. Ultimate reminder. Why I made this level so bright pink. Never buy into, never short into. Both trends are minor on oil before oil news. This is your support, this is your resistance. Quicker we get away from this channel, quicker we are here, more powerful your short will be. Short as high as possible and buy as low as possible. If you want to trade with institutions and not against them, this is your key support. Bullish news and institutional support will be a gift. First things at first, this is support in front of you now. What we are witnessing on S&P is ultimate reminder. Only if you play by the rules, the sky's the limit. This is expected. This is key support on S&P. We need for market to crash through. And this is oil dense before oil news. Ouch. Quite the channel. S&P crashing through bright pink line and oil crashing through bright pink line to here is a gift. You will see spectacular bullish push from institutions. This is extremely high. And this is S&P right now. Identical formula. No matter what chart you trade, no matter if it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, this is a gift. This is exact same chart on 5. Identical problem, identical channel, identical Fibonacci levels, identical resistance, identical support. This is 15. Identical problem. This is day trading resistance, this is day trading support before the news. Institutional support, flawless place to be. We don't care how bearish the news is. If institutional support in a play, your bias firmly bullish. It would be a gift. And this is S&P reminding you it is counter trend move. Market extremely high. So here's expectation on oil -1 ME. Oil more negative the number -1. If it's -2, -5, -7, it's a bullish news. More positive the number, more bearish news it will be. So keep your fingers crossed, we will get extremely bullish news on oil and oil will be at institutional support. If not, key support concept remains the same. Buy at Fibonacci support no matter how bearish news is, if rules are met. Never ever ever trade against Fibonacci levels. That's what you will see during oil news. Oil news at any moment, exact same Fibonacci channel identified well before the news in a play. To the tick chart converted to 1 minute as promised, as expected. So here we go, key Fibonacci support in a place, shock or not. But as I warned you, this is not the place to buy. Here's oil news, extremely bullish. Spectacularly bullish. We have 6-time under supply on oil. Knowledgeable trader not pulling a trigger randomly. Knowledgeable trader knows this is your day trading channel this morning. And if price will give you a gift and collapsing to here, you will be buying with institutions. Look at that. Did I know or did I know that this is not the time to dodge the market? Price is that predictable. That's the reason I love oil news. Pretty darn dangerous dance. Key support in a play, price pull back and forth. As we discussed well before the news. As present in the room well before the news. Look on oil structure. 27 minutes after major news. Did we know or did we know that this would be Fibonacci resistance and this is day trading support? How predictable is oil? Shock or not? Bullish news does not mean a thing if Fibonacci resistance is present. Every day, every time, the same exact formula. And that's the power of knowledge. And that's the reason top hedge funds in US using Fibonacci, not indicators. All you have to do, play by the rules. Rules in the course. Look on S&P, identical formula. Key Fibonacci support showing to us sellers are very, very weak and to the upside market dancing at this resistance. Identified since yesterday morning, can be in a play for days, weeks and months to come. Only if you play by the rules, the skies are the limit, as I said since market open. Do not buy this high. Buy as low as possible. Institutions stepped in European session. Not now. What is blocking selling pressure? This decision point 1. Crash and burn S&P pretty please. Drastically lower. Then market will become interesting. Market is flawless Fibonacci puzzle. What you're witnessing in front of you is 10 years of work with price action and Fibonacci. That's your shortcut to success. Taking the course. All you have to do, play by the rules. So if you chose to short the market against the trend, this is your best case scenario. Pain and torture. 28.19 is a brick wall. However, selling pressure picking up the steam. Next short you will see will be drastically more interesting. Listen carefully, please. Shock or not, bullish news does not mean a thing. We expected sell-off from this resistance and here we are. So if oil is at institutional support after trading room hours and you know the rules, you know what to do. This is the area to monitor for long. Never ever ever buy randomly on the news. Only play by the rules. Market is that predictable. If trading on the news made money, every single person on the planet would be billionaire. Market does not work that way. Market formed by Fibonacci levels. It's a gift. If you play by the rules. if you understand Fibonacci strategies. Every day, every time. 6 times under supply of oil, Fibonacci resistance is a problem. Oil sold off as expected. And S&P remains in correction at key Fibonacci support for the last hour and a half. Before we get rid of oil chart, I would like to show you and remind you. Well before extremely bullish news, we identified 69.24 as key Fibonacci resistance. Oil collapsed 100 points. Ultimate reminder to never ever ever trade randomly based on the news. Ultimate reminder, no matter what chart you trade, Fibonacci levels will override any news. Here is 5. Here is 15. Never ever 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 speculate in day trading markets. Market is flawless Fibonacci puzzle. Rules are met, check a trade. And that's the lesson on oil this morning. All the rules in Fibonacci Mastery course. So if you would like to learn how to trade Fibonacci and not the news randomly, how to learn proprietary Fibonacci method that based on rules using pure price for entry and Fibonacci for exit that applies to any instrument, any time frame, any platform, please join us in Fibonacci Mastery course. We start from scratch on July 30th. However, very important class this Friday, July 27th. If you sign up on Thursday or Friday and you're joining us in long-term Fibonacci class, you will see the power of the method starting from short day trading charts going back all the way to 2008. And what to expect during next market sell-off. And what to expect when bullish rally will start. So, group course 8 weeks, private mentoring 16, all classes are live. Most important part of the website, always and forever, listen to graduates and see what they have to say about course. No one holding the bar as high as beginner trader Pablo, who never pushed a button on his computer. If beginner trader can do it, so can anyone. Every single graduate trading different instruments. Sam, graduate of the course, will be teaching options course to those who finished Fibonacci Mastery course in September this year. Sam will be speaking with graduates of the course on July 30th again. So, thank you traders, thank you so much. Have a joy-filled afternoon. Review all the information on the website and never hesitate to contact me. 925-257-4298 or info@fibinstitute.com.